my colleague, Honorable Michaël Sik Yuen, Minister of Commerce and Consumer Protection, Your Excellency, Mr. Inauguration, High Commissioner of India in Mauritius, Honorable Nitin Bijan, I understand the Honorable Ramitoya will join us later. But I can tell you that last Friday during Diwali night in Trioli, I had met with my colleague, Mr. Honorable Mahenga Gatwasa, and he told me he would be around. He's overseas at the moment, otherwise he would have been here. Mr. Soumitra Srivastava, Chairman, IndianOil Mauritius Limited. Mr. Salat Kumar Baranwal, Managing Director, IndianOil Mauritius. Dr. Arvind Sunaran, General Manager, National Transport Corporation. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. I'm very pleased to be here in a beautiful place, Roche-Terre. In front of us, very beautiful place, for the inauguration of this new petrol service station belonging to the Ramracha family. I congratulate you for the same. This modern facility represents both an investment in useful infrastructure from IndianOil Mauritius, as it is the 33rd station set up by the company, and also a commitment to bring services closer to consumers, in this case residents of Roche-Terre and the vicinity. This station is more than just a fuel refilling station. We've just heard about the long-term vision you have for the same. It's a reflection, therefore, of a concern shown by IndianOil Mauritius as well to enhance convenience and accessibility to motorists of the region. It brings valuable support to logistics and trade, adds to the development of the locality of Roche-Terre and adjoining villages, and also improves connectivity. I commend IndianOil for its vision and effort behind this investment. And the chairman has just now set the bar very tall. And I'm sure Mr. Baranwal will be very busy in the months to come. As Minister of Land Transport, I can assure you that my ministry remains fully supportive of all private sector initiatives aiming at easing the day-to-day life of our citizens and which aligns with government's objective. My ministry will continue to create an enabling and regulatory framework that fosters business facilitation, growth and innovation. In that perspective, I am pleased to underscore the excellent working relationship existing between my ministry and IndianOil Mauritius. You may wish to know that all our NTC buses are exclusively run by diesel, or from IndianOil, with an annual consumption of 9 million litres at a cost of 550 million rupees, making the NTC, I believe, the most important customer of IndianOil in the diesel segment. It is. Mr. Salat Kumar Baranwal will recall that when we had met for the first time in my office, when he paid me courtesy call, they had raised two issues. Firstly, payment of the NTC had remained long outstanding to the company. Secondly, applications for petrol station licenses were lying unattended at the National Land Transport Authority since long, some of which had even been filed since 2023. Both of these issues have been cleared. Do you confirm? Even for the case of the filling station of the Ramracha family, for which I'm given to understand my young colleague here, Mr. Nitin Bijan, has worked very hard as well in terms of building and land use permit. So next time I'm sure he will be re-elected. So on a different note, yesterday the Honourable Prime Minister was at Fairley for the launching of the tropical agri-good of the Shell Group. And I was asked by a few colleagues to listen to his speech, which I did this morning. Why they asked me to listen to his speech? Because he had mentioned about the Mauritius project, for which I had the great opportunity to spearhead from his office. And he did mention my name actually during his speech yesterday, for sustainable development. So he had laid emphasis on renewable energy. So I'm glad to hear just now from the High Commissioner that our request to power the 100 NTC electric buses, which were graciously donated to us by the government of India, and for which we are very still and will be forever thankful, will be powered eventually, hopefully, with solar photovoltaic panels. If we extend this vision, petrol stations, likewise as around the world, should prepare for electric vehicle charging, and we should aim at this exercise at powering these charging stations through photovoltaic panels as well, so as to make transport literally green. I would therefore appeal here to the business community, starting with IndianOil this afternoon, to be our partner in this energy transition and help us build the green land transport infrastructure for the next generation and ensure that the future of mobility in Mauritius is not only efficient, but also less polluting and sustainable. With these words, I would like to wish IndianOil and the Ramracha family plenty of success with this new station. Thank you.